So welcome back, dear students. Today we are going to talk about the rule of maximizing utility. Rule of maximizing utility. So this is the third video on the utility topic. Uh, we talk about the marginal utility. We talk about the total utility. We said that the total utility is all the benefits and all the satisfaction which you will get from consuming or from the consumptions of the goods and services. But the marginal utility is the change in the whole total utility due to consuming one extra unit, and we'll see this effect on the total utility by consuming one more unit. What will happen to the total utility? Those were the subjects which we talk about in the last two lectures. Today we will talk about the rules of maximizing utility. The rules of maximizing utility, it depends on a formula that said that say the marginal utility for product A divided by the price of product A will equals the marginal utility. I will write it on the board and we will go from there for the example which we have today to study. Let's go first and see what are the rule of maximum utility. So here we go. That the utility or the consumer, the meaning is that the consumer will maximize his utility. Consumer utility will be maximized. Rule of maximizing utility. Okay, rule of maximizing utility. So when this will happen, maximizing the utility, when will it happen? It will happen when the marginal utility for product A or 1 divided by the price of product 1 will equals the marginal utility of product 2 divided by the price of product 2 will equals the marginal utility of number x divided by the price of number x. This is the rule for maximizing when the equation or the equilibrium, here the equal, we get to the condition, we achieve the condition, that means the consumer maximize his benefits in this point. So let's go for an example today and check out what we will see here, and let's see what we will see here about the maximizing the utility. Okay, here we go. Here is our example. So now we'll see the topic is the utility maximizing rule. And here we will go. We will have the marginal utility for product A and the marginal utility for the product B. This will be given, the marginal utility for product A and the marginal utility for product B will be given. And what we will do is we'll divide it, like we'll see the serial now, what we will do in this example. Okay. So two marginal utilities for two different products will be given in the example. Two marginal utilities for two different products will be given, and they will give you in this example, they will give you two prices, one price for each product was one price. So now it's telling me if you have $10, so your constraints are $10. Let's take the data here and write it down of the example, and then we will work on it. He said if you have $10, so all you will spend is $10. All what you come to spend is $10. Let me check a black pen. It's better than the red one. Okay, so all your constraints or your limits, the maximum limit of you have $10 in your pocket. Let's say in a simple example, you have $10 in your pocket. And you have the products, the first product, and you will have the second product. So the first product is the apple, and we'll give it the letter A. And the second product is the orange, and we'll give it letter B. Instead, will be resembled with the letter B. And the cost is the apple will cost you $1. So the price of the apple is $1 for the apple, and for the orange, the price for the orange is uh, let's say the price for the orange is $2, and the price for the orange is $2. So those are the constraints which you have, or the limits, or the restraints which you have in the equation, which you will apply in your equation. That's fine. Now, the given also is the marginal utility will be given for A and B. So we have 7 from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 units of consumption. So we'll make our schedule. No need to put it now like first, then convert it. Will work directly. So we'll say here we go. We have the units, our units from 1 to 7. Units 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those are all units of production or the units of consumption. This is the first unit you consume. This is the second unit. This is the third, etc. Okay. And we have also, let me stop sharing so that the screen will be clear. I forgot to stop the sharing. So I will go back. Here are the apple. We'll say the name A for the apple. And the price of the apple is $1. And we have orange. We'll give it the letter B as a symbol, B. And the price of the orange is $2. Okay? And we have our units from 1 to 7. That's fine. We have our units from 1 to 7. That's good. Perfect. Okay. Then he gave me the marginal utility of A, margin of the apple, marginal utility, marginal utility, marginal A. A is the apple. Okay. The marginal utility of the apple is given in the example 10, 8, 7, 6. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 5, 4, 3. This was the margin of the apple. Okay. Now, I will leave a space here. I will start to do the solution. So I will leave a space here. What I will do in this space, I will divide the marginal of the apple by the price of the apple. So marginal of the apple, marginal utility, apple is A, divided by the price of A. Okay, so as example, I will do the first one. The marginal utility here is 10. 10 by 1, because the price is 1. 10 by 1 equals $10. Okay, so here, marginal utility, the same things I will do for the rest of the column. So 8, the marginal 8 here, 8 divided by the price of A, the price of A is $1, all are the same. Then 8, not due to that all the numbers will be divided by 1, so it will be similar to this. 7 divided by 1 will equal 7. 6 divided by 1 will equal 6. 5 divided by 1 will equals 5. 4 divided by 1 will equals 4. 3 divided by 1 will equals 3. Till the end, of the unit. Now we'll move on to the second thing, which is the orange. For the orange, he will give me also the marginal of the orange as he gave me the marginal of the apple. So the marginal of the orange, marginal of B, we said that the B is the orange. B for the orange. Okay, the marginal for the B is given in the exercise. It's given data. So the marginal utility here will be 24, 24, 20, then 18, 16, 18, 16, then 12, 6, 4. 12 and 6 and 4. Great. Like what we did, likewise, what we did for the product A here, we divide the marginal by the price of A. Same thing we'll do for B. So we'll divide the marginal utility here, marginal utility of product B, which is the orange, divided by the price of B. Okay, I will do the first one, and you guys will do the rest. Okay, let's see what we will do. The marginal unit of B is 24. 24, this number, 24, I got it here, divided by the price of B, divided by the price of B. The price of B, the orange, the price of it is $2. So this will be 24 by 2. This will give me 12. Right? Right. Then the whole rest of the column, it will be the same. I will divide it by 2. What is the 2? The 2 is the price of the orange. Because we say this column, what we are doing now, we are generating a new column that is the marginal utility, which is given here. I will divide it by the price of the product B. Likewise, what I did for the price for the product A, I'm doing just now for the product B. I didn't do anything more. It's the same thing. What I did here, I'm doing here. Okay, let's go for this. 20 divided by 2 will equals 10. 18 divided by 2 will equals 9. 16 divided by 2 will equals 8. Okay, then 12 divided by 2 will equal 6. Then 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Then 4, the last one is 4 divided by 4 divided by 2 will equals 2. Perfect. Perfect. Now let's see. We said this area is for A, for product A, and this area is for product B. The area in red for product B, and the area in black for the product A. That's fine. Now I want to see, I will look for the similar numbers in both the outputs of both the groups. So here in this column and in this column, I will look for the similar numbers. I will look for the similar numbers. What do you mean by the similar numbers? Look at me. This is 10 here, and this is 10 here, right? Look at this. Let's choose them. This 10 and this 10. This 10 here, and this 10 here. They are similar. Okay, let's see. Does it goes with the restraints? What are the restraints? That the consumer will spend $10 on both of them. Let's see, this one achieve this condition or meet this condition. We'll check out. Because it said the consumer is having in his pocket just $10. The consumer is having only $10 in his pocket. So there is a restraint for me. He will not buy a mixture in between the orange and the apple will be more or less than the $10. He will spend all what will have, the $10, all the $10, he will spend in buying a mix of the orange and the apples. So now we'll check the first step. Okay, That's fine. Let's see this 10, the first 10, in front of 1 unit. So 1 unit of apple. One of apple. That's fine. Let me draw a bit better, larger. One of apple, of A. Okay, and let me make it in black. Here we go. 1 unit of apple. That's fine. Here again, this 10, I'm looking for the similar numbers in both the groups, in both the columns, those columns, those columns. I'm looking for the similar numbers in those two columns. The first similar number is 10 and 10. Let's see, this 10, the first 10 goes in front of 1 of product A, and the second 10 goes on 2 of product B, 2 units of product B. Okay, let's see if these two achieve the condition of the $10, both of them together achieve this $10 or more or less. Let's see. So 1 unit of A, 1 unit of A, the price of the unit is $1. Then 1 unit of A equals 1 by 1 equals $1. $1. It will be $1. 2 units of B, 2 units of B, those are the 2 units will be here, 2 units. Each unit is $2. Then 2 by 2 equals $4. So now I have 1 unit of A, and each unit is costing me $1. So 1 by 1, I will bring 1 apple, each apple for $1. Then it will cost me all $1 for the apple. And the other number which is similar is the 10 here in this group of the B. The 10 in front of 2. 2 what? 2 units of B. Okay, the 2 units of B. Okay, the 2 units of B, the price of each unit is $2. Then 2 by 2 equals 4. Okay, then the total will be 1 from A, $1 from A plus $4 for B. This is $5. Hey, wait a minute. $5. This does not achieve the restraint or the condition, because we said he must spend the $10. He must spend the $10, but he spent only $5. Still he's having another 5. No, we will not accept the solution. We need that he spent the whole $10, the whole $10. So in that case, I will look for another similar parallel, both another similar numbers, because I will reach to it actually by the trial and the error. I will not reach it directly because I have many similar numbers here. Look at this, 10 and 10. Look at this, we have 8, we have 8. Look at this, we have 6, we have 6. Look at this, we have 3, and we have 3. But the problem is the constraint, the restraint which I have, that he has to spend the $10 for both of them. He has to spend the $10 for both of the apple and the orange. That's fine. Okay, let's look for another pair which are similar. Each of one group is similar to the other. Let's move on to this next one, which is 8. I believe this will be the solution of the problem. Let's see. So we have here the marginal utility A by the price of A is 8. And we have here for B, marginal utility B by the price of B is 8 as well. So let's go for this trial and see. Still, I'm telling you, you will get it by the trial and the error. Okay. Now, we have how many units of A? This 8 in front of how many units? 8 is in front of 2 units. 8 is in front of 2 units. So 2 units of A. And we have also this 8, the other 8, this one, is in front of how many units of B? This is 8 of B is in front of how many units? 4. 4 of B. Perfect. So the first 8 goes in front of 2 units of product A. This is the area of product A, like we said before. This is A. And the other 8 is in front of 4 products of the product B. So 2 of A and 4 of B. Okay. 2 of A, so 2 apples. Each apple is $1 because the price of A is $1. So 2 by 1 will equals $2. And 4 of B, 4 of B. Hey. 4 equals 4 by the price of B is $2. 4 by B by 2 will be $8. Now we'll see. Then what I will come to spend on both of them will be $2 and $8. Then the sum will be $2 and $8, 2 from A and 8 from B. That will come to $10. That will come to $10. Let me grow it here. $10. Oh, that's perfect. That's what I want. Because I said the condition is to spend only $10. No more, no less. So he spent here already the $10. That's fine. And that's what I want. So now, by this, the mixture, which I need for the solution of the answer is 2 units. The consumer will consume 2 or will buy 2 units from A. The A is the apple. And he will buy 4 units from B, which is the orange, 4 units of the orange, or 2 apples and 4 oranges. And this will comes to the cost of $10. And this is what will maximize his own utility. This is what will maximize, this is the maximum of his utility. Then I can say like this. Let me write it here down. The consumer will buy 2 apple and 4 orange. Okay, to maximize utility. To maximize his utility, he will buy 2 units, 2 apple and 4 oranges, which will cost him the $10. And this is what the meaning of the rules of maximizing utility. I hope you understand it. And here you have the solution in your notes. So there won't be any problem. I advise you just to let the video work once, twice, 3, 4 times. And I'm here for any questions if you have. Thank you so much. You have a very good night. Bye bye.